So hunters created a problem, and through government methods, they found a way to protect those animals, but not just to protect them, but to protect them for hunters. And that's key. The first fish and game, notice fish and game, it's astonishing. Fishing and hunting. It has nothing to do with wildlife. Fish are wildlife, and now we're calling them fish and wildlife to get away a little bit from the obvious focus on hunting. Mm-hmm. But it should just be a wildlife organization that works for wildlife. But as conceived and created by Roosevelt, this is an organization developed because of problems that hunters caused on behalf of perpetuating hunting for hunters. So they started to protect the species, and they said, well, we're going to have the hunters fund this because it's reasonable. If the hunters are the ones benefiting, then they need to fund it. So they created the Pittman-Robertson Act, and it was an excise tax on the sale of rifles and ammunition. The trouble is, by 1970, very few people were hunting. We'd become urban, we didn't have to hunt, and many people realized that killing animals isn't all that fun. It's not really a recreation. If you don't have to kill, why would you kill? So the money really fell off that was previously collected by the Pittman-Robertson Act. So what they did was they put an excise tax, I think it was 11%. It had been 10 or 11%, and they put it on revolvers and pistols. That changed radically in 1970. Who is paying for this tax to support manipulating wildlife for hunters? Because now we have basically people in urban areas and cities, people who are small and afraid, who carry weapons to protect themselves, are now paying the government to create these, to pay for these organizations that manipulate wildlife. So we have, for every 100 people, we have 90 guns and only 5 hunters. Wow. So you tell me, now that pistols and revolvers are being taxed to support the manipulation of wildlife for hunters, who's paying for that? Yeah. It's not the hunters.